guys, what's up? What's going on? I can't believe I'm sitting here filming a video. I have not sat at like a setup, a proper one, and filmed for like a really long time. Been working on this setup for a few days and I like it. So here we are. Today I thought I would update you guys. There's a lot to update you on, and I thought while I was doing that I would show you my kind of summertime makeup routine. I've been wearing this look in several pictures like all these, and you guys have been asking for a tutorial, so here I am. I thought I'd do a 2-for-1 because I've gotten a lot of questions on our living situation and a lot of questions on this makeup look. So what better time than to do both? I actually already filmed this intro one time, but it wouldn't be like first day back to filming without something going wrong. So of course the card had some kind of weird error, and here we are again. So you guys kind of missed my foundation, which is not that big of a deal. All I did was use this primer foundation combo. This is my favorite. This is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer and just your classic Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I love this because in the hot summer months, this just like wants to cling. This is so tacky, it just like sucks your makeup onto your face and makes it stick. This, I don't know, it's just an oldie but a goodie. It's not like super full coverage, which I'm kind of into lately. I'll show you kind of what I've been doing. You didn't get to see it because I messed up already. But I do have quite a few freckles underneath my foundation, and they just like to pop out and show themselves in the summer. And what I like to do is wear a little bit more of a sheer foundation and then kind of go in and like pencil in and make my freckles pop more. So you'll see that and how I do that, because I've actually been getting a lot of questions on if my freckles are real or fake, and the answer is kind of both. So anyway, so yeah, we're gonna just kind of chat and do our makeup. What I'm doing now is using the KKW concealer in the shade 6, and I sometimes wear concealer and sometimes don't anymore. I don't know who I am, but I didn't get enough sleep last night, so today is gonna be a little bit of a concealer day, and I'm just using this L'Oreal sponge and just going to kind of brighten up that under eye. I don't know why I think I can do this without a mirror, just do it in the viewfinder. So anyway, update on the house situation. Obviously we are still living here at my parents' house. It's been a while, longer than it's gonna end up longer than what we wanted it to be, but that's okay. We've gotten a lot of things sorted out, a lot of things figured out. Very important steps in progress has been made. Eyebrows, precisely my brow in shade 4. This is also what I go in with for my little freckles. Usually just do my eyebrows first. I haven't set my face yet. I'm gonna do that afterwards because I like to lock in my little freckles. We have finally decided where we wanna live, which is huge because Brock and I have not really been able to agree, and it's not like we've had any like massive arguments or anything like that, but we both have kind of had a different idea of what we want, which is totally fine. Because what we landed on, we are both super happy with. Spoiler alert, it is actually in a different state, but we are very excited about it. We did find like literally a very, very specific area that we want to live in, and so because of that, it might take more time than we thought, but like we're kind of willing to wait because where we found is just so perfect. Actually, one of my best friends lives in this neighborhood, which is very exciting to me. She's the one, if you guys follow me on Instagram, she was the one debuting in my story like, I don't know, quite a bit recently. Okay, I have to brag on her for just a second. Her and her husband were on the new season of Queer Eye, and I want you guys to go watch their episode. It was so good. They are, I believe, episode 7, and it's this most recent season that was shot here in KC. And if I remember right, the title of the actual episode is A Veteran Comes Home. It's Alexa and Brandon, and you guys have seen Alexa before. If you follow me on like Instagram and stuff, she's literally been my ride or die since 4th grade. We met playing volleyball together, and yeah, the rest is history. She's like not even a friend, she's like my sister. So hard to talk and do brows at the same time. You guys, my routine, at least this one that I'm showing you, has simplified so much. Like, I just feel like lately which okay, I'm always so back and forth, but I've been feeling like I don't have time for makeup lately. But at the same time, I haven't been doing makeup so much that like I miss it so badly now. And now I just want to like get creative. But also I think it's the time of year as we creep closer and closer to like spooky season, my creative juices start flowing. I don't know what it is about summertime that like I have no creativity at all. Maybe it's just too hot and I can't think. Excuse all this. I tried some new skincare the other day that did not jive with me at all. It was, I don't know, I'm just like breaking out. Also, it's like that time of the month, so double whammy. Okay, so you can kind of see, I think, where I have some like little freckles here and there. I've got some, and so anyway, I just kind of go in where I already see the freckles kind of peeking through the foundation and just barely darken them up. And then the best way to do this, like, not to be shady, but I see some people do freckles, and coming from someone who has freckles, you're not doing it right. You gotta do them closer together. Like, I feel like a lot of people space them out so much and they just don't look realistic that way. You almost have to kind of layer them. So I'll kind of show you, because it's gonna be hard to see on camera, I realize that, but up close, like there's a whole cluster right here, there's a whole cluster right here, right here, right here. I mean, plus I just kind of know where they are underneath the foundation anyway. But it's like you have to not space them out as much as some people do if you want them to look real. If you want it to look like makeup, then do you, boo. But anyway, so as far as moving, we have found, like I said, the general area. There are quite a few homes for sale in this area, which is really great. We're kind of just trying to get our ducks in a row so that we can make it work. And my goal, I'm just kind of gonna speak it into existence here. We want, like, before Halloween to have a house, because I want to throw the most bomb Halloween party like ever to exist in the world this year. Just so you guys know, I'm not going to be doing the 30 days of Halloween. That just, last year with the way the algorithm was, it was not, how do I make this like not sound super negative? Because I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun creating the content, but I feel like that was kind of like right at the height of when the algorithm was changing a lot, and I didn't know exactly what I was doing to like comply with the algorithm. I think I understand it a little bit better now, but I just felt like I wasted a lot of time last year, and I enjoy it so much I don't want to get burnt out. Okay, so what I'm doing with these freckles right here, like you can see, I'm like dotting very lightly but layering it, and then I go in with my finger and kind of just dab over it, because you don't want it to look like a big mark. That's gonna like give you away. You just kind of want it to look natural, and I love this pencil to do the freckles with because it kind of already matches the color they are underneath this, but also it ties in with my brow color. And like I said, I've simplified my routine so much I don't even go in and carve my eyebrows out anymore. Later, once I'm done with my face products, I will go in and put some like brow gel, but that's about it. Okay, back to the house stuff. So we still are working on getting our ducks in a row. We've actually started working with a financial coach, which has helped so much. We've been able to really like work on our budget and make the money that we do make really work for us in a way that supports us buying a house, because that is the ultimate goal right now. And so because of that, it's helped us a tremendous amount since living here, kind of make the most of this time that we don't have rent. So we've been able to like start paying things off, and there's really been a lot of positive things that have come from moving here. It has been way more challenging than I think anybody realized for lots of reasons, but you know, we're making it work, and we're grateful that, you know, this is an option. I realize not everybody has parents that they can just move in with when things get tough or they want to take their sweet time buying a house. So I'm super grateful to my family for letting us come and stay here until we get some things figured out. Yeah, we're in a really good place right now. Things are going really well. I have been working on myself in a lot of areas and personal growth stuff that I feel has needed attention for a long time. that I have not been allowing myself to have. A lot of you guys know, since I opened up about it recently, I majorly struggled with postpartum depression, and when you hear about that, you're like, oh, you'll probably just be sad for a little while after you have the baby. Like, guys, I'm talking like 5 years it's taken me to start to kind of feel myself again. And I am somebody who has already struggled with anxiety and depression type stuff, and so that just really piled on and made it a lot worse and very unmanageable, to be completely honest. I've had a lot of things happen in my life with people and just situations that I've had no control over, which have majorly added to my stress. I feel like I'm finally figuring out like healthy ways to deal with it, and that has been something that like I have not been able to figure out. Like, I've not been dealing with my stress or anything that I'm going through in a healthy way, like whatsoever. And it also helps that Lacey is older now, and like I can communicate with her better, and I don't know, things are just easier. I mean, I think with each age, when your child gets older, it gets easier and harder in different ways. But like right now, I just love 5. I love the age of 5 so much. It's so sweet, so pure, but she's so funny, and like she just has such a personality. And I don't know, I'm just really enjoying this stage in life and being a mom, and I don't know, it's like taken a really long time to get here, but I'm really enjoying life right now. And I haven't been able to say that for a long time. Anyway, as you can see, I'm literally just dotting this bitch up. Like, I am doing this. The other thing I kind of love about doing this is I've always felt that like when I put a full face of makeup on, like I feel like my nose just is like hello, here for the party. When I go back in and like kind of freckle up my face, it almost like kind of contours my nose too. And I really focus on like right here and kind of like darken that up with freckles, probably more than like even the freckles that I naturally have right there. Like this level of freckles is like Kait 2012 tanning bed type freckles. Okay, I think we are done in the freckle department. I'm gonna add a couple on my chin. The other thing is, don't go, like if you have a big zit or something on your face like this, don't go over it and try and freckle it. If it's like red, it won't look good. Just leave it, freckle around it to draw attention elsewhere. I did that, and it just kind of looks like this red brown like unhealthy patch of skin. If it's like skin colored but raised up, go in and freckle that. It will look like a cute little like beauty mark or a mole. I love doing that. I actually had a pimple like right here for a while, and I was totally feeling it when it was healing, and it was like still raised up a little bit, and I could go in and like freckle it. You know what, I'm gonna put a spot right there anyway. Just like a cute little darker beauty mark. I loved it. Okay, so now I'm just going to powder my face up. I love this powder so much. This is a Too Faced Born This Way powder, and I'm using a Morphe E41 super big fluffy brush. When it comes to moving, we are figuring things out. Never thought we would ever move here, but here we are. Sorry if you can hear Daisy. I powder over the freckles. I feel like that also just makes them look a little bit more real. And then 2, if you use the product that I used, I feel like that works better before you powder. Like, you don't have to work so hard to get a mark. I feel like the foundation kind of warms it up. So okay, now it's time to bronze this face up using my trusty Hoola bronzer that I almost need to crack open another one of. Okay, so anyway, we're very excited about where we're gonna be moving. It's the first time that I have heard Brock say like, yeah, we're moving there, like just kind of in talking. A lot of times we'll be like, oh, we need to, you know, look at areas or this or that. And he's like, when we buy a house here. And I'm like, okay, like he is all about it. So that's gonna make this whole process like a lot easier, being on the same page. If we're being completely honest, the last 6 years we haven't been on the same page about where we want to live. And like I've gotten to somewhat pick the like actual apartment, but the city was not my choice. Obviously when you're buying a house, you don't want to like compromise too much. You want to kind of both be pretty well on the same page, because you know the idea is not to just live there like as a short-term rental or whatever and just move after like a year or whatever, like we always do. I think it'll be helpful having friends since we're unfamiliar with the area. And we've met a lot of people recently that live in the area that we're wanting to move to, and they're just like amazing, lovely people that we're so excited to get to know better. Like honestly, this past week has probably been the best like week I've had in a super long time. I've just felt myself, and like I said, it hasn't happened without a lot of hard work. This is like obviously a sore topic for me, but like I'm really trying to take my health and fitness seriously, because I haven't done that since before I had Lacey, and kind of for the reasons that I was telling you guys about. I've been like hesitant to like talk about it or share it because I feel like I've talked about it a lot in the past, and I've just failed like really hard. Just failed. Like to the point where it's just kind of embarrassing to talk about now, because obviously I am not at my ideal weight, and that's something that has bothered me for a long time, but not enough clearly to take super seriously like I have been. I've been going to the gym like 4 or 5 times a week. I've been taking yoga classes. I worked with a trainer and kind of got some ideas and like help for how to work out. My mom actually went up to the gym with me that I joined, which hello, I joined a gym. Like that's when you know a bitch is serious. So my mom went up there with me and kind of helped me learn how to use machines and stuff, because I haven't done that for a very long time and just kind of did not have an idea of like what to do. I don't know, I'm just like in a really good place. I feel like I finally am feeling myself. I'm taking time for myself to better myself instead of just kind of sulking about things being bad and not how I want. So yeah, I don't know, like I said, I'm in a good place, and I'm just really excited to, now that I've gotten a lot of things in my personal life settled, I'm really excited to just like crack down and take work really seriously again. For blush, I'm using Miss Galifornia and just whatever brush this is, Morphe Y4 little angled blush. I'm just really excited to kind of take work seriously again now that I'm feeling better about myself. That has been like a really big struggle for me. It's like, you know, just having a hard time in my professional life when my personal life is struggling so bad. I feel like I tried to kind of like fill that void with a lot of things, and you know, thankfully through trying to find myself, I've found things that I really enjoy, like, you know, gardening and just plant stuff in general. But what I've also found is that those were just things that I was trying to fill my life with, because there was such a void elsewhere. There was a void where I didn't really have a lot of friends. There's been a void in my relationship because I haven't been able to love myself in a way that allows me to accept love. So my relationship has struggled, and I'm just so grateful that Brock has not given up on me and my mental craziness and trying to figure it all out. Highlighter, I'm gonna be using this one. Obviously there's ups and downs. Like I'm not expecting life to just be peachy keen from now on. Like that's not realistic at all. But long story short, I'm just feeling really grateful for the people that I have in my life currently that have kind of like stuck with me through this train wreck of me trying to find myself. So for eyeshadow, I literally have just been doing this, which is super lazy but very effective. I just kind of love the little summer glow. I don't really know like what to say from like how to transition from that, but things have been terrible and then things are like really great right now, and I just feel like I'm finally giving myself the attention that I deserve and the time to basically treat myself well. You know, as a mom, I feel like you're constantly making sure everybody else is okay. A lot of times you kind of like fall to the back burner, and that's exactly what has happened, is that like I feel like I haven't even known how to take care of myself anymore. For my brow gel, I am using the Milk Kush Brow, what is that called? Yeah, Kush Fiber Brow, in the color Haze. I need to buy a new one of these because this one is almost out. Like I said, I don't really know how to transition out of that, but basically that's kind of like where we've been, and I'm just so excited for this next chapter of life. I feel like I finally am taking care of myself. I've got really great people, friends and family in my life right now who just really care about me and are just cheering me on and making me feel like, you know, why haven't you been doing this all along? Like, we're rooting for you kind of thing, which is really great to have. I feel like having a support system when you're going through a hard time or like a personal growth phase is so important. Like, I seriously don't know how people would do it without good friends or family. As hard as it is for me to say this, I think also cutting people out of your life that are not adding to your happiness or well-being is so important, and something that is just sometimes necessary. Like, you just can't keep people in your life that don't fill you up or encourage you or make you happy. You know, I've had people in my life when I'm doing really well, it's like they're bothered by it. And you do not need those kind of people in your life. And it's taken me a really long time to be okay with that and just kind of come to terms with it. You know, those people who you're just like telling them your good news or whatever, and they're just like on their phone or like, yeah, that's great or whatever. But then they like expect you to be all happy for them when they're doing a good job or things are going great, but then they can't give that to you. You don't need those kind of people in your circle. And unfortunately, over the last like year or whatever, I've had some people that I've unfortunately realized are that way and would not be happy for me and like my success or anything that I was doing for myself. If anything, it was more like them just kind of like dragging me down. And needless to say, those people are not a part of my life anymore, and that has helped quite a bit. That has helped me also throw myself into relationships that really mean something to me, and friends that, you know, build me up and make me feel good and hype me up when I'm doing great, and I can do the same for them when they're doing great. It's like really shitty to have somebody that like only wants you to hype them up or only wants you to be doing well, but like not better than them. And you know, we've all heard that phrase before, but I've really experienced that like firsthand over the last couple of years, and I'm no longer putting up with that because, you know, we ain't got time for that. All right, time for lashes. You guys are gonna kill me, but I don't know what lashes these are. I bought these at Walmart and I did not like them, and then I stacked them and then I loved them. But I can't remember what they were. I feel like they're Salon Perfect something, but they're super thin, like volume wise. Sorry, I'm picking old glue off as we're speaking. Super thin on their own, but like stacked. What the lash looks like, it looks like just a really thick demi wispy, but this is actually two pairs together. So for the glue, I'm just using House of Lashes. This is such a good glue. It gets stuck in your lashes and doesn't want to come out, but like dang, it lasts all day, so it's like just kind of worth it. All that negative stuff is kind of out of the way now. I think other than you know, like kind of letting go of relationships, letting go of hard habits to kill, or just whatever, like I have really gotten to a really good mental place, and I think so much of that I can attribute to getting my butt to the gym. You guys, like it makes such a big difference. And for the longest time I was like, oh, I can just eat my way to a skinny body. Like, no, it doesn't work that way. I mean, not if you want to look like tone as well. Like if you are okay with just like losing a little bit of weight and not really caring about muscle and all that, you know, obviously that's fine and that can be done. But like, I want to look tone, I want to look healthy, I want to look like the 27-year-old that I am. And I just like want to have fun and enjoy life again. Like the other night, Me and some friends of ours, we literally just like went out and went dancing like the whole night. It was so much fun. And like a while ago, I wouldn't have even been able to keep up with them because my butt was so lazy and like not getting out and doing stuff. But because I was like going to the gym and, you know, getting stronger and this and that, like I feel like I was able to like have fun and keep up. And I don't know, I just seriously, like if you're not working out, like don't waste your life like I was doing. Like just find something you enjoy. I enjoy yoga so much. Like I had never tried it until recently. I joined the, hold on, this is a crucial moment. I joined the gym with Brock's brother's girlfriend, which I don't know if you guys have seen her like in a vlog or not. I can't remember. They've been dating a while, but like, I don't know. I'm so weird about just like putting a camera in people's face without like having a conversation about it first. So I'm not sure if she's been in a vlog or anything. I don't know. Anyway, she invited me to this gym to check it out and I loved it. Like when we went, we both signed up like right then and there. And we started taking yoga classes together, which has been really nice to like go with somebody and, you know, have like a gym buddy. But like, you know, 4 out of the 5 times that I go a week is by myself because she's a nurse and she works like the night shift. So she does not have a super flexible schedule. I have really started enjoying like going to the gym late at night, like when I have the whole place to myself. Oh my god, it's so good. Like last night I went up there and I just did cardio and I did like, I don't know, probably a little bit over an hour's worth of cardio and I just had the whole gym to myself like the whole time and it was awesome. I mean, I went late. I went at like 10:30. Got done at like 11:30ish, 11:45ish. Also, like if you guys live in a apartment complex like that has a gym, take advantage of that. For all the years that I lived in an apartment, I did not take advantage of it the way I should have. If you're paying for it, you might as well. That's kind of my little like mom rant. Get your butt to the gym, kids. It'll make a huge difference in your life. I also just wanted to say thank you for those who have really stuck with me. Like my channel has tanked, like it's no lie, but that's completely my own fault for not being consistent and not even really having a clear direction. And I just feel like where I'm at right now, like I'm never gonna make another video that's like content switcheroo. I feel like through this process I have really learned who I am, and who I am is like who I've always been on this channel. Like I love beauty, I love makeup, and I do enjoy gardening, I do enjoy plants, and I dabble in home decor stuff, but I think a lot of that is probably just going to be on my vlog channel, and I'm gonna just go back to how it was. You'll never hear from me again about switching content on either of my channels because it's just not going to happen. It doesn't make sense. So makeup, beauty, lifestyle, food, maybe I'll update on like weight loss and stuff. I don't know. I've been having like a little quarter life crisis, okay? So for those of you guys who have seen me through it, I do very much appreciate that. It's all a process, you know, like as much as the last few years have been really hard for me, like I really am grateful for the things that I've learned. But also the main thing I've learned is like, don't spend your whole life not liking yourself. Like, don't do it. I've literally spent years and years and years with this really negative self-talk that like I would not, oh my gosh, that was not laying down how it should. I normally use tweezers and I don't have them right now, so that's why I'm struggling so bad. If you would not let somebody else say something to you, don't you dare say it to yourself. Like, I don't know why it's taken me so long to learn that, but I would just talk to myself like in a way that was so mean and so like degrading, and just I don't know what's wrong with me. But if you wouldn't let someone else say it to you, don't say it to yourself. It's so important to get into a positive headspace if you're trying to make positive changes in your life, because if you can't do that, it won't happen. I've tried it for years, so take it from me. This is basically the look, you guys. I'm gonna find some like lip gloss, but this is the face. This is the summer face. Usually at this point I'll just throw a gloss on. I got these new ones from Hourglass, and what are these called? They're like volumizing something. Unreal volumizing lip glosses. So I think I'm gonna try this one. Hopefully this doesn't like burn my lips. Ooh, it smells good. Kind of smells like toothpaste. Ugh, yes. Ooh, I love the applicator on this too. I haven't even tried these yet. I've had these forever. Look how nice that applicator is. It's super wide and like thin. Yeah, this isn't like burning my lips either. Like it's a little minty, but not bad. I hate volumizing stuff that like sets your lips on fire. The color I used was Child. I haven't even fixed my hair today. This is actually just bedhead from like what I did with my hair yesterday. But I've just been kind of like wearing this wavy style, which I'm planning on doing a hair tutorial for this style very soon, because you guys have been like blowing up my DMs asking how I do my hair like this, and it's super easy. So the rest of the day I'm going to be filming. Yay, I'm so excited to be filming again. It's been really hard to film here just because there's so many people in the house constantly, and my mom works from home and my dad works from home part-time, and so like we're all just kind of in the same area. And I'm so grateful to have my old bedroom back. You guys, this is my old bedroom. Everyone calls it the pink room. Like so many of you guys are like, I've been following you since the pink room. This is the pink room. It's now white. My parents are like remodeling the house, and I'm so glad they let us come here because we literally like completely ruined their remodel plans. But anyway, they're just sweet like that. I want to get this video up really soon for you guys because I just miss you. I'm gonna be working hard today, but thank you so much for spending a part of your day with me, listening to me, supporting me, being there with me. You guys like have really gotten me through like some really rough times in my life, and I will always be super grateful for that. And I just love my little YouTube family so much. This will be a really strange video for you if you've never been on my channel before, but if you are not yet subscribed, I would love for you to join my family here on YouTube. Click the subscribe button down below and also ring that bell for notifications so you don't miss my uploads. That's it for me. Yeah, signing off. Love you guys. Bye.